whole thing about not knowing what people are doing with the information or the potential of what it is they could be doing with it. So the idea about doing a boot camp and the idea about doing an accelerator came as a result of that, and that was one of the main solutions that really started to make sense. And then when I fleshed it out, it became very clear that 90 days is the mandatory time period that anyone should be spending on any type of I would just say a task. I won't even call it a monumental task because a task is a task, right? A 90-day window, an intensive though. I'm not talking about 90 days where you put something down and then you pick it back up, and you put something down and you pick it back up, and you get to it when you could just get to it, or I get at that when I got time. No, I'm talking about the same intensity that you put on your 9 to 5, the same intensity that you put on things that you are batshit crazy about, the same intensity that you put on something that is a burning desire of yours. That is what, when you focus like that, you will break through, especially in these days and age where, it just seems like those who are very mentally astute or grounded, the magnetism is even stronger these days.
Man, law of attraction is something different, boy.
Man,
whether it's your goals, whether it's people that you need to attract to you, the law of attraction been something else as of late, and people better pay attention and take heed and take advantage of it too. Don't push away that which is attracted to you, because remember that what you're looking for is also looking for you. You gotta know that it's what it was. It was looking for you when you seen it.
Man, the alignment right now is crazy. I don't know how many people can attest, but there's been a clearing up and like an ending of a certain type of phase. You know what I mean? Like there was an ending of a period for me, a bookmarking, like a sentence has ended, right? 2025 coincidentally is the year of the return, right? This is like the year everybody's coming home. You feel me? Yeah. I just so happened to wake up in New York and Max B is home.
The wave is back.
I didn't plan it like that, but the wave is back. You know what I'm talking about? The Silver Surfer, the wavy one is back. But 2025 is the year of the return, and things are returning to us. Like a lot of things that people did not have are being returned. Maybe they thought they lost it. Maybe they thought it was gone. Maybe they thought it was missing. But this is the year return. And to be honest with you, the biggest return is Three Eye Atlas. That's the big boy return, because that's not nobody coming here for the first time. That's a return mission. You understand? That's not the first time they was here. And I'm sure they tried their best to scrub the records from every single book, scroll, and wall in the world. But it's one scroll. If one person wrote about it, if there's one story about that Three Eye Atlas being here before, then you know that that's the return. You know that that's something coming back. It's not here for the first time. It's a return. It's a return. So 2025, the year of the return, our powers have come back. Many of us have gotten our powers back. Many of us have gotten treasures back. I've come across treasure troves of music, right? Of music that is worth priceless pieces of music that I probably, it's music that I damn near forgot about. Why? Because I was under a sentence. I was under a sleep, But yeah, shout out to the alignments.
Yeah, definitely a whole lot more awakening, a lot of more comebacks. Definitely a lot of more comebacks, man.
Hey, look, and on another level, I never even looked at it like that. Honestly, Joe, when you think about the year to comeback, And I know a lot of people probably ain't got their eyes on Chicago like this, but you know, this is the year that we had Larry Hoover released from the federal system. You know what I mean? And quiet as kept, which a lot of people probably outside of Chicago don't know, but they actually just released within the last month or two a couple of more gang chiefs that had, you know, 50s, 60s in life. It's been a lot of brothers coming home
the big dogs
as of late in this year, bro.
2025, man. This 9-5 motherfucker. This is a mirror of 1995 for anybody that was alive and they was outside where they had to thrive and survive. 95. Yeah, 95 was real. 2025 is real, you know? And as real as 2025 is, Bully, I am so elated and enthusiastic. And goddamn it, I want to sit up because, you know, somebody told me before that it ain't how you start the race, it's how you finish it. And I know that it snowed in Atlanta the other day, so it's safe to say that Christmas is going to come early. That's right. That's right. I mean, it flurried in New York, but they said it snowed in Atlanta before it snowed in New York. Is that fact?
I didn't hear that. That's crucial.
Un poquito. Spinach said it. Un poquito. I don't give a fuck if it's one flake, my ninja. That's unnatural.
Okay, the unnatural for y'all.
A snowing in Atlanta is an anomaly. It's supposed to happen once in a lifetime, and it's been happening every year thus far.
The first time when I first landed in Norfolk, Virginia, they hadn't snowed in years. It was 3 feet of snow when Spin came to town. So now you mean to tell me I came to Atlanta and it's snowfall?
It's snowfall when you came out there.
You
do look like Son from Snowfall, low key. But why me and Blue Pill went to Las Vegas and we stepped off the plane in Las Vegas and it was the snowpocalypse 2018 February, all facts.
Yeah.
Snowing in Vegas is that's a different type of you know what I'm saying?
I'm from up here, like
my ego was on Tesla. It was getting charged up off of that one. Like, you know how I was like, yo, it's snowing in Vegas? Oh hell nah, the guards is back.
Right there at Lake Tahoe. But nah, that Vegas joint was crazy.
So I'm here to let the family know. The link. I'm here to let the family know that we have a very special announcement to make tonight. And the fact that we bought Chicago Bully and we bought Spence in the building to make this announcement, it means a lot. So let me go ahead and get this brother his link again. And then we
get up on there now.
So ever since we last got up and did the workshop, Bully, can you let the family know what's been going on, what's new, what are some of the things that you've been coming across? And let's start there.
Damn, okay. Well, you know what? First and foremost, man, I want to just take, you know, a couple seconds, moment of silence for my aunt who just passed.
Condolences.
I'm going to take a second to acknowledge that first. All right, thank you. Bro, since the workshop, I mean, I don't even know where to start with what's new, especially in my field. Number one, AI and the agentic era is ever more prevalent within this blockchain, decentralized finance, this new money matrix, as I like to call it.
Right.
I mean, just the other day, no bullshit, bro. I was text to prompt a AI agent to bust a couple of moves for me on the blockchain. What I mean by that is I could text something like, hey, take Bitcoin, swap it with this, sell it over here, deposit it here, and then stake it here. And step back. It's going to make all the moves for me.
Right. Without you doing any of that.
Without you having to do each transaction. I mean, and you know, we just went through something earlier. You see how many fucking transactions you had, you see how many layers you had to do, bro? open
Mad
this,
layers.
stop that. Stop, you know what I'm saying? So now when we automate things like that, it's changing the game up from an investment standpoint. When you got, just imagine this, right? Imagine you had a runner, a financial runner in the streets. We'll say from an interest-bearing account aspect to whereas, you know, you got different institutions that pay out different interest rates at different times and they may fluctuate. So now imagine you got somebody that you hired and they're paying attention to the interest rates in each one of these institutions. And let's say that you deposited in this institution one day and the interest rates was okay. They was kind of beating everybody else. But then in a couple of weeks, this other institution ends up raising their interest rates higher than where you at. What's happening now in the space is that runner, which in the physical sense of what I'm talking about right now, will go withdraw your money from the one institution and take it to the other institution. And then if it's another institution that pops up and they beating them, they're going to take it out of there and bring it over there. So now you got somebody that's running from institution to institution, supplying your capital where it's going to be treated the best, all on its own.
And that's all automated.
Automated, bro.
God darn it. Then we prepped them for that in our workshop, our 8-hour masterclass that we just did. Pay us in crypto.
It was definitely a preparation for it because you got to understand how to operate on the blockchain to understand any of this. You know what I mean? So it was definitely a preparation, but you know, with that one, I believe we were focused more so on decentralized physical infrastructure networks, which are, what can I say or what can I explain? As an example, right now, me, you, Spin City, Slice, we all operating on computing systems. And each one of these computing systems are transmuting a certain amount of computational data, right? That data in the background is running. We could have specific contracts that are feeding off of that information, sharing that information, and then supplying us with rewards for allowing it to serve that purpose in the background, right? So while we all on the computer right now, we should all be getting paid in one way, shape, or form because of the resources that our computers are generating. But a lot of people don't even know that they computers generate resources, right? That's what we set everybody up with. How you can just be on the computer scrolling through Facebook, Instagram, or whatever it is you scroll through, still get paid for it. That's what that class was about. You know, now this upcoming one is a totally different ball game, but still within the same field. Still within. I like that AI Slice got on there. That's slick. I need to give you something like that. Still within the same field. You know, we're really looking to tap into content creators, artists, producers, those out there that are creating what can I say? Have the creator's ear, but have that creator's touch, right?
Yeah.
In the form of musical creations. So if you're making beats, if you're making music, if you're writing poetry, if you do spoken word, that's where you can get paid off that now. And not having to go through the amount of hoops, the amount of red tape, the amount of BS that individuals go through with the traditional music system. Right?
Say that again, Bully. This is coming from Chicago Crypto Bully, ladies and gentlemen. His word is golden. So say that again, King.
All right, if I can repeat everything or just make it short.
No. Not everything from the top.
No, I got you. Look, we won't be able to cut a lot of that red tape for individuals that's trying to get into the game, Joe. All that gatekeeping and whatnot, that shit is kind of over with. Like how they're explaining, and I've been seeing a lot of artists talk about this, how they literally killed the music game with the whole stream. Because now that's like, let me see, how can I put this in street terms, what they did with the streaming? Instead of cutting one into 5, they cutting one into like 50 now. But still only paying you like you got the 1 and they got the 50.
Then they got the 50, right?
You know what I'm saying? That's how they playing it right now. And what we're bringing to individuals is how you can just be the one. You ain't even got to cut it. You can put it out there raw diggity, goddamn it, and get every red cent that comes in. So a nickel bag gets sold in the park. In this new era, you definitely got in on
You
instead
got
of them
in.
having in.
Right. You cutting their hands off. And now giving their hands back to them in a paper bag, and you getting the whole pie for yourself. Legendary, monumental, revolutionary. It's not how you start the game, it's how you finish it. So we're gonna empower our network to finish up this fiscal year like fucking champs, strong, with some, not with speculation and not with theory, but with actual practice, something that you could really run up a big bag, so we could run into 2026 with strong legs. So with that being said, I want to open up the line, ladies and gentlemen, and introduce you, some of you for the first time, and many of you are very familiar with this brother. If you were locked in with KTL back in 2020, we're talking about the lockdown. We're talking about the quote unquote an era that's still being talked about to this very day. A very paradigm shifting time, a very, very paradigm shifting era, an epoch where people both woke up and where a lot of people began to touch paper, new paper, digital paper, NFTs, crypto. And during that time, there was a rise of a group of young brothers by the name of the biggest crypto play ever. And one of these brothers who was the one I met first, this brother Slice, he is we met during doing AR, augmented reality. So the brother is a 3D artist, an augmented reality artist, but he stepped into the world of crypto and never looked back. Now he's mastered the blockchain, the Web3, the crypto, and he has a solution that he is going to bring to the family, like the solutions that he brought to the family the first time we met him in 2020. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring to you our brother, none other than Slice in the building.
What's happening, man? Peace to my brothers, peace to the gods, peace to the goddesses.
What's going on?
Big.
What's going on?
This is a monumental moment right here, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything coming back full circle. Spin
That's
City.
right.
You know what I'm saying? No pun intended. What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Red, what's happening? Bully, what's happening? Hey, fun fact. Red introduced me to Bully. I actually met Bully out here in the city in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, this week, I think.
Yeah,
It
was right.
It was my birthday weekend.
It was your birthday, bro.
Yeah, so we coming up on like 5 years.
Real shit.
Remember 2020? I told you, 2020. That was that year.
Yeah,
You was on Rookie of the Year run, Slice, like how Spin is on this year.
yes, sir.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crucial. I love it.
And it was crazy because I had went out to Cali for a little bit, right? And while I was out there, that's when I seen everybody link up. I'm like, damn. Red called me like, bro, where you at? Everybody out here, where you at right now? I'm like, man, I gotta get back to Atlanta. What the hell? I was stuck in Cali during the pandemic for about
I know you got to get out of there.
for a little minute, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Bro, you didn't say you was out there.
huh?
You didn't say you was out there in California. Where you was at?
I was in Calabasas in LA for a little bit.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah, I was out there for a couple months. That's when I that's when I was doing augmented reality and VR and building games and shit.
I remember fucking with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that time was crazy because like a lot of the stuff we doing now, it's like I can go back and listen to them interviews we was doing at the time because I think the first one we did that was on Clubhouse. That's when I met Jay Crypto on the Clubhouse, right there in the room with Red.
Yeah, Red Talks.
Red Talks. Hey, it's funny. I just met the people from TED Talks at Outcast Studio about 2 days ago, bro.
Get out of here. Say word.
Yeah. We're gonna talk. Yeah, I just ran into them though. So you just gave me an idea.
So, man, so much has happened since you've last been on the show. I don't even. If I even said let's do a recap, we'd be here all night. let's start from let's start from the now and then work our way backwards.
Okay.
So me, you, Bully, Spin, we linked up about 2 weeks ago, and y'all shared some very groundbreaking, eye-opening information about a new money matrix and a new
What a day.
yes, a new paradigm that's being opened up in the world of music. And coincidentally, right around the time where no songs are charting on the Billboard, and the number one country song is the AI artist, and the rise of the AI artist is definitely here. That would also be going down for 2025. The rise of the quote unquote the Turing test for the AI music, right? So I want to know, what is this new revolutionary solution that you guys have where an artist can monetize their creation and their music and actually not only make a living, but allow their fans and their listeners to also make a living as well?
Hey, just real quick, Slice. I'm gonna let you take the role on this, but Red, remind me to double back because I think they said this year there's no rap music on the top billboards, right?
Fact.
I want you to double me back on that after Slice is done, okay?
I got you. I got you. Yes, sir.
So when you think about what it's like to be an artist right now, 2025 versus what it was like being an artist, we can even go back to 2020, right? Around that time, shoot, they was giving out a lot of deals. It was a lot of tours popping off. I would say just about every market you could think of was, inflated, in the sense of, when they say things hit a bubble, right? Right now, it's like an overall bubble. It's a lot of things hitting a bubble. And that's because it was kind of built on quicksand. You know what I'm saying? The foundation of it was like quicksand. So like with artists, with artists having to find ways to monetize outside of the average ways, right? The show money, because all this stuff slowed up when the pandemic hit. Everybody had to be in the house. Everybody had to find other ways to get themselves out there. But it brought in a whole new market for things like, metaverse and virtual reality and all, because all these things existed, but people always would say, why would people use it? You know what I mean? And when the world slowed down and everything came to just a straight halt, it made sense why, the rise of streamers, because we had a whole bunch of people that was streamers before it was a word. We wasn't calling it streaming or streamers and none of that. We was just calling it going live. We was just going live. You know what I mean? Going live every day, getting on day in, day out. Like, we've been doing that. I've been watching Red do that for over 10 years straight. You know what I mean? Like, consistently, like every day. You know what I mean? So when you look at that and seeing how you could take that and merge that with being an artist, because you didn't see too many artists doing both. You'll see Soulja Boy, you'll see I don't even want to get into naming artists, but it's only a few artists who really understood that you don't have to just rely on the music. The music used to be the main product. Now it's a byproduct of the overall brand. So with knowing that, you got to pay attention to the shift of how everything is happening. And, music is not the main thing that people are eating off of unless you're in a position to own your stuff and monetize direct to consumer, which it's always been available. You can put it right up on your website. Back when we was on MySpace, we was going direct to consumer. When we had HopeShare, when we had, even with YouTube, from the start of YouTube all the way to now, YouTube has became a licensing platform, a platform where you can put your content on there. You can have content ID, you can track it down, you can track analytics, you can collaborate. That, like when you look at TV, they're advertising YouTube TV on TV. They've gotten to that point. So now what you're seeing is, from that time back then and now, artists have woke up to all the different ways that they can monetize as a brand, because an artist has always been a brand and not just an artist, whether they treated it like that or not. When you think of an artist like 50 Cent, you're gonna think of that logo, that same logo that was on the video game, the same logo that was on the clothes, all this different stuff, right? That when you think of 50 Cent, it's not just him. That's his lawyers, that's his content team, that's his media team, that's the booking agents. That's when you speak his name, is everything attached to him. So if you don't have all of that, if you don't have a label, you know, you have to do all these things. That's the whole point of being independent. If you're independent, then you have to handle all of these parts. You have to play these roles, or you have to build a team around you that can fulfill these roles. You know what I mean? People that can wear 2 or 3 hats at a time while you building up. But as of right now, what we're seeing is artists can now leverage the blockchain in a multitude of ways, from NFTs to streaming to direct to consumer sales to pairing it with the merch bundles and all of that. There's a lot of different ways to eat as an artist. You know, you look at artists like La Russell, you look at artists, you know, who doing it straight out the trunk. You don't have to be a major artist to make major money. It's all numbers at the end of the day. If you take 1,000 hard copies of your album and you sell them for $10, that's 10 racks. It's basic mathematics. To make 10 racks off of streams, you got to stream like crazy. Millions of streams won't get you $10,000. You know what I mean? Even if you own the master. So you got to look at it like that. So if you trying to survive off of streams, or if you're trying to make a living off of streams alone, then either you're gonna have to stream like hell, or you're gonna have to I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you, because I just never seen it in my vision to solely depend on streams when you can sell merchandise. There's so many other ways you can make money. You know what I mean? And we ain't even got into
Right.
Just because I'm interested. What was the revenue before before stream? How did
they was making big money. The producer, think about it like this: the producers like Timbaland and them, they getting $300K for the vibe, whether they even make you know what I'm saying, whether they make 3 or 4 songs or not. Even if they just make one song, they getting paid for curating the vibe, making the music, setting up the studio session, that's what they was getting paid for, and they was getting them type of checks, and that was getting paid by the label. You know what I mean? Right. So it wasn't even a thing about if it was too expensive, because the label was gonna cover it.
Right. Now, as far as the artist goes, y'all was getting paid off of what? How many spins y'all had on the radio?
Yeah, like even right now to this day, if you get a certain amount of radio spins, you're gonna make more money. You know what I mean? Because what you get paid per spin on the radio, if you have your business together, you actually make decent money. Like even with my stuff, right? I do decent streams on like DSPs and stuff like that. But most of my money, you know what I'm saying, on my publishing stuff come from, well, my royalties, that comes from the TV placements I got. So every time it play on TV, I get paid a certain amount. And it's different for different ones, because, you know, you got Paramount Plus, you got Hulu, you got Netflix, all these different places. So you get paid different amounts depending on where it's at, what region it is.
Right. Think like
it's a lot of different metrics to it, but it'll show you all that when you look at your statement. So for any artist out there, it's not a secret. You know, like when your music is, once you got, when you got your stuff together and you looking at your statements from your PROs and your sound exchange and, you know, your distributor and all that, it's going to show you exactly where it played, you know, what day, what region, all of that stuff. You know, a majority of my streams come from overseas. You know what I mean? Like you would think it's over here in America, but like, shoot, most of my streams have been coming from like Turkey, France, Japan, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? A lot in the UK.
Nice.
Good global
international, bro.
bagging.
Yeah.
International bag.
Yeah. So for all the artists out there, if you ever like, damn man, these folks sleeping on me, don't worry about these niggas. You gotta worry about the world. The people you know, don't trip on that.
Right.
The world too big.
So now with that being said, how does this new paradigm on the blockchain and tokenization and I was actually introducing Red earlier the story protocol with the intellectual property and everything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? How does this try to kind of change the game for individual artists and content creators?
So I say this first, right? It wasn't too many protocols out there, especially even in the music space a couple years ago, right?
Right.
So when you're thinking about like just doing anything in the blockchain space, it has to be developed or it has to go through a DApp. So with being able to go to a website, sign in with a wallet, and use an interface that's super simple. It's just think of it as going through like DistroKid, United Masters, TuneCore, any distributor that the average beginner artist will go to right now to put their music out. We call them like DIY, the DIY distributors. It's the same exact process. You know, you just sign. It's actually quicker because you don't have to do KYC and all that extra stuff. You just sign in with a wallet, or you can sign in with an email or a phone number, and it creates you a wallet. You go right in, and you can literally drop you a token for less than $1. Right? This is on bassdrop.fun.
Mm-hmm.
You can go on right on bassdrop.fun and drop you a token for less than $1, and all you doing is putting in the info, the metadata for the song, is encoding the song into the metadata of the token, and then the token goes live directly on Base or Solana. And with that, the power in that is you used to have to go, not even used to, you still have to this day, if you don't have a platform like this to go to, you still have to go to somebody that's a blockchain developer and have them create the smart contract and, you know, facilitate the whole process for you. But that's the reason why we use things like even when we were using OpenSea back in the day, you know, if realistically, you know, an NFT can be coded. You can have somebody code it and it goes live. You do it from the wallet. But having an interface like OpenSea allowed us to go in and just create as many NFTs as we want. We pay the gas fees and they go live. So that's the advancement in being able to leverage these software, the software that we use these days. It cuts the process of having to develop an interface just to do the function calls for whatever you want to do to go live on the blockchain, because everything still requires permission. So whatever you want to do, you still have to sign and confirm from your wallet for it to go live. So no matter what you do, it's not going to go live without your permission.
Hey, YouTube link out to a couple of my homies from the land, a couple of my people that's YouTube. I want to get a kind of like a breakdown in the difference, right? So just hear me out. So when I release a token, I'm basically releasing a song and I'm releasing it out to the world, to the community, to my supporters, and it's direct to consumer, right? Now,
Right.
So pair that with, okay, I'm a artist. I don't know anything about the blockchain. I want to make music and I want to release a single, whether it's through YouTube, iTunes. I really not that deep in the traditional music industry, so I'm trying to see how much easier is this and what are the benefits versus somebody that doesn't know and they're trying to release a single, just one song through the traditional way. Like,
so I'm gonna take the cool
they gotta go through on that side versus what they got to go through on this side.
So the cool thing about this is, all right, for one, it's quicker. Two, with what we got with Bassdrop, we actually give you the option to distribute directly through the traditional way as well. So you can go right on Bassdrop, drop your song through Web3, and then you get the option to apply to get your own distribution portal to distribute directly to over 150 stores. That's the Spotify's, the iTunes, Apple Music, et cetera, all the major platforms. We give you the option to be able to do that directly through that because we have a partnership with Organic Distribution, or Organic Music Distribution. So that's a whole, and I actually used Organic Distro to put my album out that I just put out recently. Made it today. I did that. So even when I dropped my token, I dropped it as a I dropped it as a token directly through Web3. You can wake up 2 a.m. if you want to. You ain't gotta ask nobody. You can sign right in, drop the token on your own time, and it goes live. Once it goes live, the song can be streamed. You can trade the token right then, et cetera, right? And then you own 1% of the total supply of that token the moment that it goes live. So what I would say is the difference is with this, you have the freedom of literally putting it out right then in that moment. When I say right then in that moment, like I wake up and I want to drop a song right now. It's coming out right now in this moment. You can listen to it right then in this moment, and it's tokenized in this moment.
Hold on, yeah. Hey, Red, I'm gonna tell you, Red, where the fuck the bombs at? Oh, and you say that it's able to be distributed to the traditional platforms from the Web3 too?
Yeah, we're the first one to ever do this. It's never been done before.
And y'all, we haven't said it yet, but let me put this out there. This is through partnership that me and Slice got with Waka Flocka. This is his platform that he created. You know, we're like ambassadors of that, pushing the word. Because I mean, listen to what you just heard. Let me say this. There's a lot of celebrities out there that have tried to drop cryptocurrency projects in the past, right? I'm gonna be honest with you. All of them was ass. Every last one. Right? I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. This is the first project platform. I mean, he does have his own currency as well. He does have his own token. This is the first quote unquote celebrity that's dropped something that's actually really beneficial to the end user, Joe.
Yes, sir.
No
when I
flow.
say this is like the first time where your fans can eat with you, you literally could put something out there, your own intellectual property. Know that it's good because you have it stamped on blockchain. Nothing disputes the blockchain. It's the blockchain at the end of the day, right? So once you make it go live on chain, you have the option to go the traditional route as well. It's like you don't have to choose anymore. You can choose or you can do both. It really don't matter. You can say, I just want to go Web3, or I can just go Web2, or I can go Web2 and Web3. It's no longer a if thing, you know what I mean? Like I did it with my album. I showed it was possible. Like this is I promise you could right now take each song on your project. Like, all right, it's 9 songs on my project. I can tokenize the other 8 songs right now if I felt like it. If I just want to go tokenize all of them, and then the whole album will be tokenized. And this can be done. It takes less than a minute to tokenize the song. It actually goes live. It's an ERC20 token. It's tradable. And once it does enough volume, it'll be available on Coinbase as well. So MIT is available on Coinbase. People can go right in Coinbase and get it straight from like directly through there with card. But the other cool thing is we made the onboarding process easy. So you can literally sign up with an email, a phone number, or you can sign in with your current wallet, whether it's a MetaMask or whatever. And once you create the profile, like if you create a profile using the email or SMS, it's going to create you a wallet, and that wallet you're going to be able to transact right then. You can go right in from there. And no KYC, you could buy up to $500 worth of crypto with no KYC directly through BaseDrop with a debit card or Apple Pay. You can connect with Apple Pay or you can connect with Coinbase.
What about that, man? What about that? I mean, well, we dropping right now. I don't know if you can hear this or that. And let me say this. Let me piggyback on something Slice said, right? So he said, you know, you got the choice of Web2 or Web3, but least we forget, people used to put music on vinyl.
Fact.
They're not putting it on vinyl no more. People used to put music on tape cassettes. They're not putting music on tape cassettes no more. People used to put music on CDs. They're not putting music on CDs anymore. So I'm of the opinion that one day music will not be put on Web2 anymore, and Web3 will be the only alternative.
Right, with the blockchain.
So it's like, hey, you want to be first in line, first in time, or you want to be Johnny come lately, Joe?
You choose. Right, you choose.
And for those of you that are out there listening, right? This is live. You can do this right now on BassDrop.fun. You know, we got a whole event coming up, which I will be coming into Atlanta next month. So be on the lookout. I will be in the A.
Yes, sir.
Date to be determined, but it will be next month, 100%. We will be holding.
Yeah, my birthday next month, man.
Hey.
And y'all know I just moved to the city like yesterday.
Yeah, we're gonna do a housewarming for Spin.
It's on.
So housewarming and solar return. Let's put it together, Joe.
That part. Hey, family, this strong in is me and Blue's birthday party. 50. We doing 50 for 50. That's 50 songs for our 50th. It's music y'all never heard before. That's on Friday, November the 13th. It's a headphone party, but it's also gonna be so much more. It's an installation. It's gonna be visuals. It's gonna be musical. We're just gonna be having fun. 50 for 50. But yeah, let's continue.
And let me just add, I see somebody in the chat. We're not talking about pump.fun. We're talking about bassdrop.fun. So it's totally different. And what I'm doing is I'm streaming this live from my page too. So I'm looking at the comments that's coming through. So this isn't pump.fun. This ain't meme coins. This ain't got shit to do with memes. This is music, beats, poetry. This is actual. And if you want to get down to the gritty of it, these are RWAs, which are real world assets.
Say that again.
Real world assets.
Real world assets, Joe.
And not only that, right? So the cool thing about this is they can actually go in there and not only music, but they could tokenize their photos, images. They can tokenize their podcasts. They can tokenize their live streams, music videos, whatever. You know, they got the option to tokenize.
Can we go to the page right now to show? I could share the page.
Yes, sir. BassDrop.fun.
Pull up your shit, Red. Come on, man.
Yeah. Let me pull my page up because I happen to. I'm not only a client.
Let them know you ahead of the wave, man.
I'm not only.
And we got that music marketing campaign going crazy.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
hey,
let's talk about that. Let's speak on it, King.
But the marketing campaign?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, that's what's going on. You know what I'm saying? When Slice pulled up and we was all talking about the music, we all broke it down, you know, to go into the back end of the advertising platforms and start to target cities, you know, artists is coming to, events, you know, artists gonna be at, and then you can just target the artists themselves. Like I would say, if you feel like you got like a R&B rap style, I don't know, if you think you sound like Drake, get all of his audience. If you think you sound like Kendrick, pull from his audience, because you can target artists. They've gotten so big that audiences are made out of, you know, followers of them. And you can go right to the back end of Meta. I was showing Slice. You go right to the back end of Meta and follow Drake, Future, Kendrick, all top-notch, you know what I'm saying, rappers, especially when they have an event in a city. You geo-target the city that they're in and them. As they're getting, you know who's good right now? Chris Brown. When Chris Brown lands somewhere and does his thing, I would target the arena he's in and target him, target a certain age demographic for your music if you wish to, and you should be able to go. And another thing about that is I built out a new strategy, the EAT strategy. You feel me? It's engagement, awareness, traffic. And as I get engagement on the song, that means people are liking it, sharing it, it's bumping, right? That's a bit organic. I'm forcing organic. But now I say an awareness campaign. I'm like, hey, y'all, come look at this post. It's cracking on this motherfucker. And I'm pulling all those people in. And now I put a traffic campaign that goes right back to your site where your music is at, ready to download, you know what I'm saying? Wherever it is, you go get the traffic. And that's so good for a musician, for an artist, right? Because say it costs $1 per visit. Listen to me. Say it costs $1 per visit.
He's in control.
And you spend $100, you can expect 100 visits. But we've got it down Spin then got it down to where
Ben got the dollar cost average. He got the dollar cost average method.
My dollar cost average is gonna match your crypto because look, Slice, I wasn't even able to show you this when you were here. It's gonna match my crypto because I'm spending 0.001, 0.003. I'm breaking down fractions of a penny. If that is my marketing campaign outspend, I should be getting that back 2x in my crypto, correct?
Yes, sir.
That's how we doing it.
Right.
Ingenious, man. I appreciate being amongst such genius black brothers like yourself, man. Melanated
That's what's going on, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
Like I was
You
telling
gotta
you,
document it.
Red Slice
Spin
earlier,
taught me
bro.
how to work the ads in real time.
Hey,
In real time.
from a level of niggerdom, bro, we can shit. I promise you, like, you know, niggas be on the block talking shit about, man, I got this whip, I mess with this chick, blah, blah, blah. Bro, the shit we're doing right now in today's time for niggas, bro,
Yeah.
shit right
We
now.
talking about our ad spend, our return on ad spend. We talking about getting your farmer track number so you can never pay taxes again just by being a farmer on a tenth of an acre.
Right.
Type of shit I've been around. Me and Red been around all these landowners. We've been around 300 acres in a weekend in ownership, in black ownership.
I'm talking like my last name is my legacy, more land.
Yeah.
You know, I'm around these landowners. I'm talking land talk. You feel me? Talking land talk, acre boys.
Flash this right quick, Red. I'm not gonna elaborate, but flash this right quick, Red, that share. So y'all know that I ain't playing. When I say what we saying, flash that screen share just right quick. 30 seconds. Flash that Spin City. The nigga cycle. Yeah, man, motherfuckers be on the block talking about how much Steph Curry done scored. Talking about LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan.
Right.
They talking about, you feel me? So if y'all look on this screen just real quick, I ain't gonna take all day. You see cost per visit only cost me 0.001 per visit. When you do this for a musician, see, I'm over here I'm doing content, I'm doing what I'm doing. Look, I'm getting these visits for 0.7. The money amount doesn't even exist. What do you call that? It's less than a penny. Right. These are fractions of a penny. Fractions of a penny to get somebody to visit my site. Cost per visit. These are a dollar amount that doesn't exist in leads. Because isn't this how crypto was broken down first?
Yeah.
What did you tell me about the numbers?
Nothing but crypto, Joe. Like we used to.
I'm almost paying in crypto, boy. 18 cent, 7 cent, 23 cent.
Well, what you've done is you made the penny liquid and fractionalized.
For leads. For leads.
And y'all better get them likes up and get them fire emojis up. We drop it straight. I'm talking about fire right now. Wasn't even expecting it.
You bring that full circle. Everything Bully and Slice bring to the table. Everything Red and Spin bring to the table. AI marketing in music. That's ball game. Slicing them, they're going to set you up. You're going to be on, you know what I'm saying? Every play, every stream, you get crypto back. And even if you're getting 0.02 in crypto back, you're getting the listener for 0.001, 0.003, 13 cent, 25 cent per listener. That's going to get you that back in crypto. I'm hella glad they came on today. Let's go.
Hold on.
Exactly. I'm glad Slice came on because I was thinking when Slice was at the house, I was like, oh shit. When he's at the house, I'm telling him the top layer. Okay, boom, follow Drake around, follow such and such around. But when I did it for AI advertisements and AI, and I start getting these cheap ass leads per visit, how much would y'all pay right now for a person to walk onto your website and consider you? Like, That's the game I'm playing.
Right.
Man, I don't even think. Hold on, drop another bomb. I don't even think that Colin Ray just said that.
Y'all that be looking at your Shopify analytics, looking at your Wix analytics, looking at where you stream your music from. Oh, I got 100 listeners today for free. Excellent, man. I'm glad you got your 100 listeners. Let's go. But when I can put into a marketing machine to get you listeners get to consider you, visit your album page for 0.00123. Oh, you can't beat that shit with a stick.
At all.
How much do it cost for a Super Bowl commercial team?
About 20 mil.
How much does it even cost for a billboard in your city?
8 bands and up.
How much does it cost to even get your song played 1,000 times on YouTube, maybe?
200 to about 2,000.
And I can show all the musicians that tap in with Slice and Bully, Red and Spin. Once you get laced by Slice, you hit me. We give you bonuses. I'll show you how to market it to your first 100,000 listeners.
Facts.
Now this
It's
is
a
the crazy
process.
part, right?
Yeah, it's a machine.
Once the song is going, right, and you getting your royalties from it, you can take a percentage of that and put that back into the token. So like what I'm doing is I got 25% of the masters. The masters. Don't nobody like giving up their masters. I took 25% of the masters, and that's going back into the liquidity every 30 days.
Y'all don't understand. It's a whole new ball game.
So we talking about a loop going on, right? We're making a loop. We're creating a feedback loop. We're creating an Ouroboros, right? An ontological loop, right? And it will keep going. It will keep moving. It will keep spinning, especially when the network taps in. So, ladies and gentlemen, I said it before, and I'm gonna keep on saying it. But I did say that I had the solutions. Spin was right there with me in the cabin on the land and whatnot. He heard me. Bully, he heard me when we was doing the master class. Splice, you heard me. He heard me when we were doing Red Talks. We've been saying this, but now it's time for us to display it. We say it, now it's time for us to display it. We're bringing it.
Hold on, bro. We gotta pull a bass drop up. You got Dan turned up over here. He just texted me. He said we cooking right now.
Share your screen, bro. Pull it up.
Because he was watching.
Dan, is a bird flying? Of course we cooking. I told
Houston, we have a solution.
Yes, we're
That was the biggest
solutionary.
thing I heard. I landed in Atlanta, but Red said, "Look, man, we're gonna go to Houston. We're gonna say, look, you know the old time saying, oh, Houston, we have a problem. You know what, Houston, we have a solution."
Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. So, we're gonna write the Suno song 99 Answers.
Damn.
Who gonna write the Suno song? Houston, we got a solution because this is what's taking place. The rise of, and I said it before, and I'm gonna say it again, that intelligence begets intelligence. Intelligence begets intelligence. We cracked the code. What does that mean? That means that if you put anything in front of intelligence, it's going to respond with intelligence. However, depending on what type of intelligence you put in front of artificial intelligence, that will determine what you're going to get from the artificial intelligence. So here's the example. I could put a baby in front of the Chat GPT right now because you could speak to it. You don't got to know how to type. Child could be like 1 year old and be like, yo, make me a picture of a corn, in a playground. and it will give it that. I could put a damn monkey in front of the damn Chat GPT, and they could train the monkey to kind of, with Braille and whatnot, type something out, and it would give that a response, right? But if I put somebody who is that doesn't have a GED, is not college educated, but has a great imagination, though, right? They have a great imagination, whereas they don't have limits on what they can think, right? They're very inquisitive. They have a great imagination. They just ask questions that nobody has answers for. If you put that person in front of the artificial intelligence, they're going to generate some things that'll be like, wow, look at that. Now, if you put a majority of human beings in front of it that we call the 85ers, they are going to generate what we call AI slop, which is what people see right now, which is the sludge that's all over the internet because they're putting sloppy people in front of intelligence and they're getting AI slop. But if you put this 1%, right, of melanated people in front of this artificial intelligence, these melanated people have literally been in school for decades on decades on decades. They've been consuming hundreds and thousands of hours of information, not in one field, in about 8 or 9 different fields, right? These are polymaths, you know what I'm saying? They could break down the Moorish science. They could get into the health. They could hit you with some shit on history. They could take you around the world with the, with the hoodoo. So these are the people when you interface them with the artificial intelligence. Intelligence begets intelligence. So when you put somebody of a very, very vast, quote unquote, intelligence that has a knowledge base that understands many different things because they've been studying it, oh no, sky is the limit. You might be able to break the matrix. So the fear that these people have when they're talking about AI rising up, taking over and destroying things, it stems from the simple fact that they know the minute you interface with it, it's over. It's about you. It's not about anything else. Nobody on this planet can get what you could get out of this artificial intelligence because you were the one that was in school. You were training, not your auntie, not these people. They don't got nothing to do with this. Leave them out of this. That's punching down. They don't got nothing to do with it. It has to do about you and the other people on the other side that's going to use this shit to try to checkmate you. What are you about to do? When are you going to solve the 99 problems when somebody, because we should know what the 99 problems is. Like we know the Star Spangled Banner because niggas been talking about it since the 60s. I'm talking about the 1260, nigga. They've been talking about it for a real long time. So now we got the opportunity to solve it because we got the tools. Any other problems we got, we could begin to just knock them out. This first problem, though, is how do we get the bread for our artwork? How do we monetize our creativity so we could create in peace and we could begin to really see our value? Because that's what they was keeping for. It was a small window open with the mixtape era, I think, where dudes in Texas started seeing a value, Dipset in them and 50 they started to see their value. You know, dudes was building empires off of making $10 off of their very own works. Shout out to Max B, the Wave God. His era his era is the era where we was making remember he's the Wave God. So what does the Wave God translate to? He showed niggas how to make money being independent. And he was the one that was showing you niggas that bankrolls before we started seeing them from Kodak Black and everybody else. It was Max B with the bankrolls and the 4 pockets and everything. And he was showing niggas you could get money off the mixtapes and you don't got to sign to a label and you don't got to be a slave. And he was kind of slightly schooling people about that whole industry shit. That's Max B. Okay? He was showing niggas how to have fun with it. He's the Wave God. He's the Silver Surfer. Bigavelli. So now we're in this new period, in this new epoch, that we're going to see a resurgence of wave guards, but it's going to be a new wave. It's going to be a parabolic wave. It's going to be a 100x crypto wave off of the music, off of just the wave. So the wave is going to create residuals and liquidity and whatnot. Huh?
That's somebody in the crowd said Mac Dre. They hella funny.
And then we got Spin, who is commandeering, in my humble opinion, the most important topic that this whole community should begin to at least shift to, if not spend at least a day on it, each one of the master teachers, and that's internet marketing. Why? Because there's no more flyers, there's no more posters, none of that exists anymore. All of the old modes of telling people that something is going on, it's changed a bit. Everything is online. And the number one skill to help you win on the internet is many skills, but I think the top skill, if I was to give it a 1 to 10, I would say internet marketing is a 10, bro. You master that, you could sell water to a whale in the middle of the ocean. They will be dropping Amazon drones on water bottles, sending them shits to whales that order them, bro, because you market right.
What I feel about, you know, because a lot of folks have came out here, you know what I'm saying, in the community, in the culture, and they talk marketing. Oh, well, get your VSL and then do your, you know what I'm saying, and make sure you got your SEO. And nobody taught it from the back end, like the raw data, the numbers, the cost per action, cost per click, even the amount that it takes to acquire a lead. Now, everybody was saying, oh, well, you got to get more leads. How, nigga? How? Hello, who's selling leads and how much who do they cost? I felt like that got gate kept from our culture because a lot of the big homies, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, I rock with my big homies, but they were so organic. They like, yeah, just post 5 times a day. Yeah. And then do 10 stories and then make sure you got a pitch. You do a hook, you know, stop the scroll and then do a pitch and then do a call to action. Yeah. We learned marketing. If you would have told me, oh, go to the back end, target the exact individual that you wish to service, that you intend to render services for, give music to, give a hat to, give a hoodie to, crystal jewelry to. If you could target the exact individual you wish to do business with, what is the price? What is the lifetime value of that individual? And what if I can tell you, what if I told you I can get you that individual for maybe $5, $10, lifetime value $2,000? Because they keep shopping with you. They keep buying your books. They keep buying your courses. They keep watching your podcast. They keep buying your music. They keep buying your merch. And you had got them one day for $1. And now with AI, I'm getting them for 0.001 an amount, because AI will tell you where to target, and then you have to know to get some engagement, cause a little bit of virality, cause a stir up, say something controversial, cause a stir up, get them to engage. And then tell everybody else, man, look, it's a fight. Right. Look, it's a fight over here. Look, y'all, they over there talking about AI. And then you have a place to where the traffic can seamlessly go.
Right.
And you get leads and you get deals and you get sales for fractions of your money for return on ad spend. It's definitely my favorite investment.
Super facts. Super facts. So, okay, let's do this, guys. Let's share this page. I'm gonna go.
Shout out to everybody in the comment section too. I'm just now like seeing the comment section. I've been in the back of StreamYard the whole time. Y'all lit. I just want to say shout out to
I know
y'all.
the comment section lit, bro.
I'm just not catching up on the
Comment section
comments.
going crazy.
So explain what we're looking at, fellas.
All right, so this right here, this actually is I'm gonna explain how it worked, but if you could just give them a little background on this song right here.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this song that we have inside of the square is Prince by Red Pillar and Blue Pillar off of our magnum opus, our album entitled Scorpion King. And in 2026, which is next year, we are going to be celebrating our 10-year anniversary. 10 years of the Scorpion King. We're going to re-release the Scorpion King in the form of multiple NFTs. We're also going to release a vinyl. We are going to have a show in Japan with A.A. Rashid, and we're also releasing merch as well as a visual album made with AI mixed with real life video and behind the scenes. So we setting it off with the Prince, and we tokenized it. This is what we're doing to commemorate our achievement. And to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, this is a part of our 50 for 50 celebration. Some of the songs off of this album, but man, this album has aged gracefully. It's actually, if I dropped it today, nobody would know it's 2 years old.
You know, the album fire, bro.
Fire.
So what y'all looking at right here, right? What he did, and he can tell you his experience for you know what I'm saying, for himself about how easy it was. But we was able to sit right there in real time. We was right there in person. He went into Bass Drop, uploaded the song, uploaded the cover art, put in the metadata details that went with the song, and then he hit deploy, it went live, and I mean it was literally that simple. So what you're looking at right here is the song up live on Bass Drop. And the cool thing about what we have here is we got the routing, so no matter what you choose to buy it with, whether it's USDC, whether it's Ethereum, whether it's you can buy it with Flocka, you know, whatever you choose to buy it with, you can do it with that token and you don't have to worry about any swaps. But if you did want to swap, it's available on Uniswap. So this song that you're looking at right here is also available on Uniswap right now. You can get it in Phantom Wallet, MetaMask, whatever. It's as simple as just swapping forward contract address on there. So you can stream the song from right here. You can watch. You can actually. So this stream right now is actually being watched by people around the world on Bass Drop as well. You know what I mean? So all the people that come to Bass Drop and watch the live streams, they're actually watching us in this live stream right now directly from Bass Drop as well. So that's the other cool thing about Bass Drop.
Yo, Brett, hold on. We need some love in the W's in the chat, yo. Turn up in the chat, big.
Bro, yes, sir. Crazy right now.
Yeah, we need some W's in the chat.
Yes, sir. So we talking about being able to drop your song in less than 1 minute for less than $1.
We got, to commemorate that, we got to play Prince. We'll give them something to hear, man. If they tap in from around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gods and goddesses, you are now witnessing the power of street knowledge. This is Prince off of the 10-year anniversary of the classical album Scorpion King. Red pill, blue pill. Let's go. I said, let's go.
He's in control. He's the master of his masters. I can do business with you, right? Master's talking to a master, now the master talking to a slave, a sovereign. I'm gonna license you, my materials. You don't own my materials anymore. But
What's
I'm gonna
in
take
your
the big
wallet?
chunk over here to the homie. That's why I have no issue with people calling him a master mason. You damn right, he's the master of his catalog.
Hold on.
He's the master of his words.
Wait.
He's the master of his archive. You feel me? He's the master of the ceremony.
Turn up.
Very few artists have been able to achieve this, but the ones that have, we've seen his demise.
I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 We feeling the urge, feeling the purge. Buzzers electric, we feeling the surge. Feeling the words, killing the birds with immunity. Pillars of unity. This is the form of the Voltron. This is the age of the Ultron. This is the same stage as the Pope bomb. This is the sage you can smoke on. Copper pound, came on the scene, I was copper down. All I was missing was copper crown. Summer 16, I turned copper brown. Look for revenge in the copper town. Copper New Jersey and copper crown. 21 gun salute, jumper sound. My power pieces, the crystals be talking, the cloth that be talking. King County clothing, yeah, king of New York, and I'm Christopher walking, the missiles embarking. Pieces be talking, 21 hammers with country, the grammar, the broken, the English. Blah. I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Red and blue, purple like Prince.
Charges of federal, orders incredible, markers indelible, sparkers immeasurable. Sparking the medical, parkers on pedestal, sharks for that revenue, hawks for what's settable. Heart full of vegetables, order the vegetables, heart no cholesterol, sharp on those episodes. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. Go independent like Prince. I'm on 100%. I like when summer begins. I need my hundreds and tens. I need 100%. I like when summer begins. Whoa, I'm on 100%. 100. Red and blue, purple like Prince. Red and blue, purple the Benz. Change up the circle of friends. The Netheroo circle the twins. 75 ever since. 70 wives in the Benz. Red and blue, purple like Prince. 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 Red and blue, purple like Prince.
So each
The
time
bombs, man.
Each time we
Hey,
spend,
come on, man.
each time, each time we spend
It's
that,
supposed to be exploding right now.
each time we spend that, that's the bag, huh?
Yeah.
Scroll,
Y'all can
scroll.
go grab that song right now. Like y'all
Y'all can go grab that right now, right?
those that are virtually at Snoop, y'all can go grab that right now. BassDrop.fun.
But I gotta drop the link in there.
Pause this. Yeah. Drop the link. Drop the link.
Okay.
But they can go to Facebook.
He's in control.
Yes, sir. So it's as simple as signing in with a wallet, right? Let's say you never used crypto before, you don't know anything about crypto. When he dropped this link, you can go right to this link, sign up with a phone number or email if you don't already have a Web3 wallet, and you can go right in and connect to. You don't even have to connect to Coinbase. You actually could buy some of the token right now with a debit card, up to $500, no KYC. Right now. So if y'all are serious about supporting, it don't matter if you understand crypto or not. You can go right in here and do it either way. You know what I mean? Grab you a little bit of the token, go ahead and load up. You know what I mean? Because come Friday, we making a movie. You know what I'm saying? Especially if y'all in Atlanta. Anybody in Atlanta, like, we making a movie come Friday. So
50 for
it'll
50.
be smart to get this early. That's all I'm gonna say. And look, timestamp. Hold on, this is a timestamp right here. You see this right here? Go back. Go back right quick. Scroll down. So that's the current valuation right there.
Right.
That number is gonna be totally different come 2026.
Right.
That's the valuation of the overall site.
And that's
Okay,
called
3
fully diluted value. For anybody that wants to go, research what the hell that means.
Say it again. What did you say?
That's fully diluted value.
Oh,
Fully diluted
FDV.
value. Go research
Right.
what fully diluted value is. That's gonna give
Dope.
y'all an idea.
Dope. So it's to my understanding. Okay. Dope.
Hold on, go back to the details of your token, Red. Go back to the details.
So you can go to Explore at the top left.
And then put your name in it.
Yeah, it'll be within the last recent drops. On the top left, hit Explore.
There you go.
He's in control.
And where's the share button? Where's the share link for this?
So you could really just copy the link at the top in the address bar.
Yeah, the URL. It should have
URL. Yep.
info.
And I don't know if you in that wallet right now, but you got some fees you can collect too. Look like somebody just got like 200 worth of your token.
Oh, that's beautiful.
In real time. And it ain't had to go through the label first.
It ain't had to go through. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to show
Pay us
y'all.
in crypto.
Should or Diddy ain't have to take a piece of your cut, man. It's all to you.
No Diddington. You know what I'm saying? I want to show y'all real life freedom in real time. Can somebody verify, is this the right link right here?
About to check now.
Because this is, let's make sure, because I want to put it in the QR code.
Wait, drop it in the StreamYard. I'm on the StreamYard side. So I can double check. But we early, man. When I said not even 100 artists, not even 100 songs.
Very early to the show, ladies and
Listen,
gentlemen.
the people who listen, for everybody listening, y'all could be within that first 100. That's history by itself. Okay, here go the link right here.
I just dropped the exact link that you need. Hold on.
Oh, you dropped it?
That's the one you want to share. Check your phone. That's the one you want to. Well, I'm gonna send to your email.
Okay.
That's gonna take them directly to your song.
Yeah, real time. Just got a message from the developer. We adding that share button into the bass drop. Real time.
Hey, look. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add a share and we're gonna add a tip button for people that want to tip for the information that we sharing right now in crypto in real time on bassdrop.2 for everybody.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think we know how legendary this is. I'm sure that there's some people who are in the building who may not be very well versed in this language. But for those that are well versed, let those that don't know how epic this is, how rare this is, and how valuable this, not just this conversation, because there's a lot of conversations, the demonstration. Let's talk about the demonstration.
Right.
You feel me? The demonstration, being able to do it in real time. Like I minted this token and I filmed it. I shared my screen. No, I screen shared or screen filmed it. So I'm gonna show y'all that process. But I want y'all to see the monumental. I want you to remember this. I want you to see the day that you saw freedom in the form of your art. We're not talking about lofty ideas. We're not talking about romanticizing ideas. We're not talking about trauma bonding. No, we're talking about straight solutions, not complaining, not wallowing in what didn't happen with the cold crush. Coming through in this new, remember 2025, the year of change and the year of return. We are getting back what is owed to us. So what was really owed to us is the fact that ye are rich. When you went to that label before you signed the contract, you had 100% of your masters. You was already wealthy. You was already on your road to being wealthy. You was already on the road to getting your mama house. You was already on the road to having a lot of jewelry and all type of trinkets. You literally went inside of that building and gave them people all of your rights. Your publishing, you signed, for real, because when you walked into the building before you signed the contract, you literally owned your masters and your publishing. You had 100% ownership of your brand.
Gave it up. Little do they know, a lot of people don't even know that's what they did, though. That's the sad part about it, bro.
That's the real sad part, ain't it?
That's the sad part. Like, they don't even comprehend what they did. They think that, I'm just signing a deal and I get paid and we make money now. It's like, bro,
but they'll look at the OGs and have a look of bewilderment and be like, wait a minute, but I thought the idea was to get signed up and to sign away.
Yeah, I'll be the first to tell y'all that. I didn't have a major deal. It did not work like that. No, sir. I was still on that martyr.
Y'all hear that?
Damn.
We're giving y'all freedom. For those of you that out there that are listening right now as an artist, we're giving y'all freedom.
Ladies and gentlemen, I put this on.
In a real way.
I made it easier than actually copying that. Let's scratch that. And let's go with the QR code aspect. I'm going to keep the link up right here with the address. You could either screenshot it or you could copy it. But the QR code in your upper right, you could scan your camera on your phone over the QR code, and that will take you directly to this asset, this real world asset. Let's give them the acronym about the asset again. I like
RWAs. These are RWAs.
I like that RWA. I like that. And it looked like BMW when you said it. RWA.
Bro, that is.
Look, while people still trying to tell us crypto ain't real,
that is
right?
the status symbol, my nigga. Status, like, what's in your wallet, bro?
Well, hey guys, what's in your wallet? Look, my wallet is Prince. Okay, but are we gonna talk about the 50 for 50 coin, or does that happen on Friday?
So go ahead.
Before we do that, ladies and gentlemen,
I feel like y'all need to go ahead and grab y'all up as much Prince as y'all can, because we're gonna launch the 50 for 50 token, live from the event on Friday. So for everybody that's gonna be there in the flesh, we're gonna be there and we're gonna actually launch it live there. We're gonna release the contract address in real time. So y'all be looking out for that. Make sure y'all have Bass Drop already bookmarked so y'all can get to it easy. And yeah, just get ready to participate. I mean, y'all can set an account up right now. It's easy. You know what I'm saying? Web3 wallet, email or phone number. Either way, it's gonna create you a wallet. So y'all can already be ready.
For those that may not be too up to date on how things work over here as far as blockchain, wallets, crypto, man, don't forget, save your money up so you can get your plane ticket, train ticket, hotel room, because I will be coming to Atlanta so we can walk y'all through step by step. I had to not only, do this process, but something else that I was going to piggyback on earlier, Red, when we was talking about how
veggie back more.
my apologies. My apologies. So the veggie back on something you were saying earlier about how it ain't no rap songs in the top Billboard charts right now.
Yeah.
Like we talking about what's in your wallet, and I know what's in your wallet right now is you're earning money off what was once the number one song on the top Billboard charts by the name of Justin Bieber. So I know what's in your wallet. You got Justin Bieber in your wallet. Am I correct?
I most certainly do. Thank you for reminding me. Justin, you in my wallet, baby. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
My man's making money right now off Justin Bieber, Katy Perry, Maroon 5, Selena Gomez, and I'm gonna be showing individuals how to do that when I come out there to Atlanta in December. How we can get paid off of other individual artists as well. It's a whole new game, Joe. Imagine sitting at the table when we talking shit about what we own and niggas is talking about the blocks and the rocks. You come, oh man, I own some Katy Perry royalties. I own some Justin Bieber royalties. It changes the whole it should change the whole conversation. And if it don't, you need to move around.
Oh, yes. See, I got friends in high places who come and pull up on me and get me assets to songs and whatnot. Like, you need friends. Nah, for real. Nah, let me share with you about this new world friendship type shit. These new world friends are different, guys. these new world friends pull up on you guys with devices and whatnot, and they start talking on them, and they give you assets to songs that used to be on the Billboard charts, guys. I mean, I don't know if I'm in the future or not. But these guys, man, this guy in Chicago Crypto, not only does he have gold dollar bills, but he's out here plugging me in with Justin Bieber. Who would have known that Philip Moreland and Justin Bieber would be in business together? Eh? I mean, it's
Justin
crazy.
Bieber in the employment position of Red Pillar.
Right, not the fan of Justin. Yeah, I'm talking about not the fan. It's not about. I'm not in his fan club. I'm not a Swiftie. I'm not buying their merch. I'm not approaching them from a consumer place. I own a piece of their money, of their art that's generating revenue in real time. I am a shareholder, and they better hope that they stay healthy, because you know what Jadakiss said.
That rappers get better promotion.
Oh Lord, don't they? Katie, you better make sure you don't trip nowhere. And
come on, man. Who else out here talking about?
Yeah, I'm gonna send Justin some of them honey drops, because Justin is looking tired. I don't want nothing to happen to Justin. Not when I'm owning all of his shares of his music.
Bro,
shout out to the Cold Crush brothers. Yeah, we did this one for you, huh?
It changes the conversation.
It does. You know what I'm saying? It does. What's in your wallet? A little bit of Justin.
A little Justin, a little Selena.
Little Katie. You know what I'm saying? Little Katie over here.
Hey, little Rihanna.
Little Rihanna.
My daughter got a little
small bag, right?
My daughter not even 13 yet. She got a little Rihanna in her wallet. You know.
Wait, your daughter's not what?
Not even 13 yet. She got a little Rihanna in her wallet.
She owned a little bit of Rihanna, a little piece of Rihanna and whatnot. And we're not talking about Fenty, ladies and gentlemen. No disrespect.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, respectfully.
We're talking about when people listen to Rihanna, my daughter gets paid. That's what we're talking about.
That part, you know.
When people listen to Justin, me and Red get paid.
That's right. I was judging people for listening to David Bowie and Katy Perry. But y'all go ahead, man.
Hey, stream.
Yeah, y'all rock out.
Your heart out.
You know what? On second thought, I'm gonna postpone that decoded lecture. Rock out.
Hey, we in a whole new world, Joe. Whole new level. Whole new level. I'm talking about finessing and flossing, Joe.
Tell you.
This is
and I want to give a shout out to my bro Waka Flocka Flame, man.
Legend. Young Walkington, legend. You know, who would have known?
Hey,
would have known, bro. That's what it's all about. Who would have done?
Right. The anomalies. You feel me? That's what
y'all gonna be able to own a piece of some of his music too. I'm gonna hold that down, but y'all stay tuned. Got some new Waka Flocka on the way.
Yes. So real quick, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go to a quick commercial. Crypto said, "Look out, Atlanta, we are coming. We have some big things coming up. This is the first announcement that we're going to make, and then you're going to hear a lot more about this, ladies and gentlemen. Pairs in Crypto Part 2.
When the market crashes, he rises from Pay us in the Crypto 2.0. Pay us in the Crypto 2.0.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Pay us in Crypto 2.0 on the way. Make sure y'all get ready for that. Legendary. This is just the beginning of it, ladies and gentlemen. We wanted to come and bear gifts. We didn't want to dangle the carrot and whatnot, because we literally could build we could have been like, yo, 3 months from now, this is what we're going to teach you about, and just piecemealed you. Nah, hell no. Look, this is the game. This is how you take your whole catalog, get right, do it as a single. Start with the singles first. This is how you take your jingles and your singles, and it's how you monetize it the right way. Shout out to Yap It Music. Shout out to H Factor,
Yeah.
Blue Pillar. The combination that we're about to do with this is going to go. I'm talking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Yap It with the monetization. Then we got Base Fund. Then we got so many other options. Pay us in crypto, right? The anthem. Shout out to Putu with the blockchain song for my Afrobeat family. Spin know about that.
Yeah, I'm working with Putu right now.
Shout out to Putu. You know what I mean? My Liberian family. So man, it's global. It's going crazy. We got an event coming up in the Virgin Islands in March. We're gonna be with Yap It in the quote unquote Virgin Islands in March, doing it big. We have a lot of things planned. We're taking the music globally. AA Rashid Japan 2026. Spin Scorpion King 10-year anniversary. Legendary, y'all. I'm telling you. But before we do all of that, this Friday we're going to set it off at the 50 for 50, and this is going to be our quote-unquote headphone party in Atlanta, commemorating Red Pillar and Blue Pillar's 50th anniversary, 50th solar return. We're going to celebrate with 50 songs, with a 50-song catalog that you've never heard before, with 50 songs that will tell you the story of Red Pillar and Blue Pillar, the hero twins hero journey. All right, so be in the building. It is going to be 420 friendly, boomy friendly. It is going to be preferred that you have yourself in a certain type of mental state, defocalized, energetic state, because this music was created for psychonauts. This music was created for visionaries. This music was created for quote unquote musical connoisseurs of lyrics, bars, and God hop, right? We're talking about a 50-song clip. All right. We're going to have, and it's going to be accompanied by an audio and a visual. This is like an installation. So we're going to have visuals, pictures, AI video, music videos to accompany the music, but we're going to be enjoying life, celebrating the Twin Pillars in Atlanta. It's also available live stream. Everybody needs a headphone. This is a headphone party. We only have 50 headphones at this party, 50 for 50, right? Everything is $50 for the 50th year, 50 songs, 50 headphones. First come, first serve. The QR code is in the upper corner. Get your tickets. If you're in Atlanta, if you're not in Atlanta, get it online. We do have an online component, 50 for 50. We will be selling the token at the 50 for 50. We will be selling these assets. We will be going live. We will be offering the family the opportunity to make bread with us, to get right with us, to be owners, to be free, to quote unquote level up, right? And the music is going to blow your mind. right? We got mocktails in the building. We got spirits in the building. We're going to have dancers in the building. We encourage you to pull up. And we got new music never heard before that we will also be playing afterwards. 9 p.m. to midnight, 640 West End, 640 Evans Street at the YG Urban Cafe, West End. Doors open promptly, 9 p.m. Be in the building and come through. Dress to impress. Dress to impress a Scorpio. How about that? The QR code is in the upper right. Scan it for your ticket. I see you in the building. Whoever makes it, that means you're supposed to be there. Whoever didn't make it, that means you're not supposed to be there. So I see whoever's there, and it's all good. If you show up, then you show up. I know that I will be there. And to me, that's all that really matters. I'm here to celebrate my life. I'm just giving you the access to it so you could be there, so you could say that you was there. You know what I'm talking about? Because this shit right here, my nigga, is going to be a motherfucking movie unlike anything ever seen before. I only do this shit one time a lifetime. So
Drop them bombs. Drop them bombs.
That's it. Hold on. Do y'all hear that? Did y'all hear the plane going overhead? I think it's a drone. Shit.
Hey, this is a once in a lifetime thing right here, man. I'll plan somebody's life.
I don't know. I mean, my 50th years, put it like this, because I'm such a selfless motherfucker, right? Me hitting 50 wouldn't mean as much as me hitting 50 and all of the niggas around me are strong because they all leveled up. Like, that's what means a lot. I could look at myself in the mirror and get on some self-aggrandizing type shit, but the fact that the team is strong, everybody that, you know, that the people that I kicked it with in private, off camera, and we talked about doing certain things, and there was some plays that was made, and now that I look back and I'm like, yo, fam, you know, people persevered. Let's just say that. That's a better word. Persevered. Because it was days when it was looking like it was over for a lot of people. But the fact that we here, I just want to celebrate life because we just get to live this shit once. You feel me?
Yeah, I wouldn't be down here in the A if it wasn't for the pillars, for real. When Red put me on Techno Tuesdays at the top of the year, you know, even making that call when I wouldn't say I was blackballed or anything like that. It was never like that. But when a lot of people see me as a tinfoil hat nigga, and I thought in September 2022 talking about generative AI and this was going to come out, it was Derek, Keys, and Red. It was Derek Grace II, 19 Keys, and Red Pillar. All that was saying, like, look, man, that Spin City dude, California kids, like, he got it in this shit. So, man, shout out to my brothers, man, Red Pill, Blue Pill, man. And
yeah. So for the family out there, November the 14th is 50 is going to be 50 for 50. But the whole weekend, we're going to be doing stuff. We got events planned the whole weekend. We're going to be doing a lot of social events. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, do you got the footage from when I spoke at your birthday?
I'm not sure where that's at.
Okay. I was going to say, please share that with me. Hey, but I got to give a shout out to you too, man, because a lot of people that's on the line right now, a lot of individuals that are, you know, in tune with who I am right now, wouldn't know who I was without Red, Blue, 100%, Brother Rich, shout out. Y'all really, really, really put me in the forefront of the, you know, quote unquote conscious community, and it grew from there. You know what I'm saying? So I got to give my shout out and give my flowers to y'all as well.
Yeah, hey, I manifested mine. Bully, I seen them fools, man. They was doing the shifters, and I was like, man, I know I can get a spot up in there. And then now 2025, I hang with all of them.
Hey, wallahi, bro. Wallahi. I did the same thing, bro. It was a lab that Brother Rich did when it was Red, Blue, Cambada, and 19 Keys. I remember sending it to one of my peoples and telling like, man, I'm gonna be in the background one day with them cats. A lot, y'all, promise you, bro. Same shit, like, and then thought something of it, but didn't think nothing of it. Like, I'm gonna be in the background with them cats one day, and now it is. You know what I'm saying? These
you are in the front ground, really a face in this shit. Shout out to you too, bro. You know I've been watching. You know what the fuck going on.
Hey, salute. Definitely appreciate that. Definitely, and look forward to the work that we got going on and what we're gonna be doing towards, in this future and towards the future for our community, bro. It's on. It's lit.
So for the people asking for the link, the QR code, I'm making it very easy for everybody. StreamYard actually did this. So that QR code, I changed it. Now it will take you to get the 50 for 50. If you scan it, it will give you the tickets for the 50 for 50. That's also available for the global community. Yeah. Screenshot it, get your ticket, and pull up in the building. We sending out invites, but we also got tickets available. You feel me? Like, this is invite only. I'm definitely inviting my peoples, respectfully, right? The people that I lock in with and the people that lock in with me. Like I said, every single person on this line is somebody that I rock with and somebody that I'm tied to. And, at the end of the day, as a Scorpion, you know how we are with loyalty, right?
Man, come on.
And our level, and Spin is a Scorpio type. So he's a real Scorpio too, by the way. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I thought I was giving off Scorpio energy. My guy right here, So you know what our loyalty is about, though? Our loyalty is really based off of the fact that if we put you on that stage and we put you out there and your name is attached to us, we have a certain we're looking for you to do something, a certain level, a bar, a certain standard. Now you have to live by. You feel me? And it's something that's unwritten and unsaid and unspoken. But it's like, yo, you've been knighted, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like, it's time to get busy. And every single person on this live, in this panel, has gotten busy ever since, the baton was passed. So me crossing that threshold of 50, it would mean nothing if I were to cross it alone. You know what I'm saying? And just look back and it's just me. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's a failure. But the fact that I could cross this shit and I could cross it and I'm slapping 5 to the gods, the Titans, that means that it is a victory. That's a victory lap. You know what I'm saying?
That is a victory lap. Yeah.
That's the victory. That's the win-win. You know what I mean? And it's only going to get bigger from there. You feel me? So
you got one victory lap on your hands, brother.
Huh?
You got one. I said one hell of a man. You got one heaven of a victory lap on your hands. 2025. I tell you that.
Right, one heaven of a victory lap. So we got. Shout out to Radiohead. He did the best thing that a friend, a comrade, and a supporter could ever do, and set me up in the right position. You feel me? And got the brother right. So when I touched my 50, I could look at myself and really look at myself and be like, yo, you did this shit, bro. You said you did what you said you was going to do. You feel me? And you got as much more to do, but it's just it's a whole nother level now. It's different. You feel me? Like, I could just, you could just feel, I feel like Max B. There's no other way to explain it. You know what I'm talking about? The best way to explain it, the great divine speaks through signs. Like, the best way to explain hitting 50 is I feel like Max B. I feel free. You know what I mean? Like, I'm free from statistics, y'all. I'm free from the prison of doubt, of the shit that these niggas try to put on us. You feel me? These curses that they try to put on the gods, that the fucking hurrah try to put on the young gods. They didn't want us to get this far. So
here we are.
Here we are. You know what I mean? And here we are. So 50 for 50. Matter of fact, oh man, what time is it? Yeah, I can't be here for long. We're gonna do another show though where we'll play some music. Third Eye Thursdays. We'll make that 50 for 50 part 2. You know what I'm saying? I did skip Melanin Mondays. I'm gonna try to make that up. But we definitely got Third Eye Thursdays coming up. So how could everybody be reached? Let's start with you, Slice.
So Instagram, SliceIX, Twitter, SliceIX Live, and I'm in Discord too, in the starter kit. So the quickest way is IG. You know what I mean? My name up there is at SliceIX, SliceIX.
Okay, I hope my mom caught that. Shout out to my mom, Copper Moon, in the building. The beautiful Copper Moon, by the way. Yes, you know, the beautiful Copper Moon, who I owe so much to. She locked in with this new channel over here when they tried to bury us. You feel me? They try to erase the gods. You know, shout out to brother Rich, Father Rich. He's the one who talked me into bringing his channel up, and I was gonna shut it down. I was gonna go to Rumble, my niggas. I was gonna turn into Alex Jones. I was gonna be with Hotep Jesus and them niggas, man. You know, the drip wouldn't have been. It would have been different over there. I'd have been selling like beef vermicelli. You know what I'm saying? Like coins and shit, rare metals. You know, it would have been. Huh?
Hey, talking about on Rumble.
I'd have been selling Yeti fucking Yeti drinkers, Yeti thermostats.
Yeah,
But
man.
I stayed on here. I built this shit up, and then they gave us our channel back. The ancestors, remember the year of return. They returned a channel after a 2. They had our channel, and the shit came back like Max B, nigga. The channel the channel came back like Max B, like nothing was like I'm back, niggas. Like nothing ever stopped. Like, oh shit. Helly, you don't have a wrench? Oh man. This is the only time I feel comfortable giving a woman a wrench. I'll make you hard.
Yeah, damn, I missed some jokes from the motherfucking 90s, Joe.
You gotta bring it back. Hey, I am a Def Comedy Jam ass nigga.
Hey,
you know what I'm talking about?
That was good, man. Hey, that was good, Joe. Cause man, we don't hear shit like that no more. And this ain't even being said. It's just that's it, man. Yeah, that's the shit, Joe. I'm gonna leave it at that. Right. I appreciate you bringing me on tonight, Red. Spin, Slice. I appreciate you, brothers. 100%. Y'all be looking out for it. December 2025. I will be in the building. So, you know, tap in.
I'm gonna be around, bro. So tap in. I'm gonna be around. I'm in A.
Oh no, I'm sliding on y'all. Hey, there ain't no question. I'm sliding on y'all. We putting the event together. Goddamn, we all gonna be there.
It's gonna be huge, y'all. Huge, big thing, big crypto AI event in the A, headliner, big Chicago crypto. You know what I'm talking about? Big Slice, big Spin, big Red Pillar, big stage. We're gonna do it big because man, oh man, the level of solutions, big giant, big H Factor, big Blue Pillar, the level of information, solutions, and quote unquote the just the use cases. There's so many use cases. It is so much going on that it's impossible for even 10 people to do in this lifetime with all of this new shit.
Huh? It's raw that we got team players that's just monsters in their field, like monsters in their field, all in one room, all in one circle. Is raw.
Right, but those monsters need to beget monsters. So we need 100 spins. We need 100 cryptos, 100 slices. We need 100 H factors. I don't know how we could clone ourselves. Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, yes, I
My
do.
bad. Oh, yes, I do. So we were being cloned throughout the years and whatnot, real sloppily by, I guess it was Nigerians. I don't want to be broadband. I don't want to but they told me it was the Yahoos. You know what I'm saying? We were being cloned by something over the years, and it was like phishing accounts, and they were doing a lot of people dirty, right? Now we have the ability to clone ourselves and reverse that curse and do a clean cloning where we could create AI twins of ourselves. We could create knowledge bases of all of the information that we have literally lingering around the internet that's actually public information or public data, right? Create data sets, build knowledge bases, and create digital twins and clones of ourselves that can actually do the work for us. Agents that can go forth and do the work in our name, right? They have a budget. You could send an agent forward with thousands of dollars in their wallet and tell it, look, bring back 5 times the amount of what I sent you with. And here's the plan. This is the quote unquote steps to take. And by the time you go to sleep, you'll be dreaming about something different, and the agent will be handling the instructions of what you just did. What? Told it to do.
Told it to do.
Told so that
The knowledge base in. Put the model concept protocol in.
So
You know
that changes everything. That when things like that are happening, it is impossible to continue to have a regular conversation. It is a fucking crime to carry on about some damn food stamps. No disrespect, and I'm not trying to shoot at anybody. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is they try to earmark us. They try to brand us. They're trying to make us the face of something. Once again, they're trying to diminish our stocks. They're trying to take away our motherfucking value. They're trying to distract us. They're trying to pull us down into some subservient shit while these motherfuckers are dealing with super intelligence. All I'm saying is, let's begin to solve the problems that they're using to hang over our heads as means to literally eugenic us. You understand? They're not just doing it to shame us. They're doing it to defame us, defang us, and literally deflame us. So they're not playing and they don't and defame us. They're not playing with our people. So Houston, we have a solution. We need to actually have some mastermind groups. You know my formula, and I'm announcing it on November the 17th. I'm starting a boot camp. I'm doing the 100 gods theory the same way you can apply the 100 monkey theory. I'm just removing the monkey and putting the god right there. We have 100 computers connected in the cloud, and then I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I mean? We got a show where we'll explain everything. It's not gonna be right now, but the 100 gods theory. We have to form Voltron. We have to connect this cluster. We have to connect ourselves like they're connecting the GPUs. You understand? We have to follow the mastermind principles of Napoleon Hill and some other
Napoleon Hill.
Yeah, Napoleon Hill. Some of the other geniuses who told us and gave us the formulas. What I've done is I've taken some ancient formulas and I've updated them and I've synthesized and I've integrated them with modern day tools, formulas, solutions. So
Let's get it.
Let's get it. Strap in, strap in, because we about to go on a ride. You know what I mean? So the first leg of this tour, ladies and gentlemen, is we gave you tonight the new monetization paradigm. This is part 1. The first quote unquote baton that was passed was we gave you the monetization, the reparations, the repairing, we repaired it. We repaired something that has broken this community since the days we started doing goddamn blues music. We're showing you how you can repair it. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. I got 2 channels right now, 2 platforms. Platforms rule everything around me. I'm also connected through digital convergence to other platforms, damn near in the millions. So all we need is a good 1,000 to make this shit shake. What's a number? What's a number that we should be all looking at and putting into our vision boards? Because you know my vision board is on 100-inch screens now, right? I went to Walmart and splurged. The whole office got the 100-inch screen bad boys on it. So now I'm prompting my vision board is getting prompted, it's moving and shit. What's the number that we all should be aiming for, Bully and Slice?
$1 million.
No, what's the amount of people that we need to move the needle to make this shit impact with these projects that we have in front of us right now? The people first, the amount of people, bodies on deck.
I know what you was asking, $1 million. But
$1 million. Okay.
But we can start with 1,000. But $1 million.
Okay. Starting. Okay. So starting number 1,000. In game 1 million. Right.
Yeah. Million.
Okay. Oh, say less. Hold my Seymour. Say huh?
There you go.
Wait. Say less. I could do that. I got spend with me. I can do that.
That's a series by itself. Hold my sea mouse.
Hey, bro, if a man could do $1 million man march with no fucking social media whatsoever, bro, no internet.
Nah, for real.
Bro, there's no reason it shouldn't be a 10 million man march nowadays. Like that. No internet, bro. We got to remember some of the feats that have been done before our time.
Look,
how it was done.
Look, all you got to do for this, it's many ways to skin a cat, and there's so many ways to cross the street. But getting that to iShowSpeed, getting that to Casanet, getting that to Ray J, nigga, that'll put you in front of 1 million. Talk black to me. If you want to go, if you really want to go there are avenues and ways to get in front of the one. There's about 5 or 6 of those podcasts of the, inside of that little world too, to get you in front of them 1 million or get you the 1 million. But yeah, this is I'm that's a number that I could see.
Yeah, if $1 million was $1 million back then, $1 million today should only be like 1,000, man. With social media.
With social
media.
media.
$1 million with no social media. We got to think of inflation and everything as far as how we're able to reach people. $1 million back then is like 1,000 today. Shouldn't be no problem, man.
Super facts. Spin, what's the budget to reach 1 million, to be able not just to reach 1 million?
Bro, you took the words out of my mouth. I was just finna say, I know Spin got the mathematics on
come in with the budget on that first.
I would say target 20 million of the people that you want and spend $5,000 on them.
So the overall budget is only 5.
All into your ecosystem as far as advertisement goes, because what it is, if you find, because you can do it in your state right now, because there's more than 5 million, 10 million people in your state. I would target the state. Right. I would target the people that I'm looking to work with. And I would spend 5,000 just on that campaign, because what's going to happen is you're gonna look like MLK in Georgia, because I'm hitting you every day, right, with different creatives about the same message. Right. If we look at Meta Andromeda is no longer saying go more target heavy. They're saying go more creative heavy, so that our AI go after your target audience. I'm feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I know it's cool, but both if I'm getting them folks for a penny, not even a penny,
right?
A fraction of a penny.
Getting them into
an ecosystem of what we talk about with 25 to 40 different creatives, and all you got to do is have y'all posted more than 50 times.
Right.
There you go. Now you go to the back end and you put an advertisement label, come visit my page, come visit my landing page advertisement to 20 million people, 5K, you'll break them down. You'll have 10 million in your ecosystem ready to do something.
Something, right? Wow. So let's reiterate so people don't think that that was a typo. You said a good 5K to jumpstart.
Yeah, 5,000.
To jumpstart.
Good targeting and a lot of good creatives, you gone.
Right. So, oh my goodness.
He's right, you know, I'm telling you.
So,
You know what I mean?
Slice.
Bro, come on.
Slice.
Go out there and target people who like music, who like crypto, you know what I mean, who like investing. They've been showing their interests, their behaviors, and their demographics. Target them by that. Go after about 20, 30 million of them only in the state of Georgia.
Right.
Then tell them, man, pull up on us in Atlanta over and over, day by day. You just hit them with the hammer them strategy.
Slice.
Yes, sir.
What number of people do we need to tap into this app to make this thing really work for us? To whereas we could create a flywheel and a cycle to whereas we could just start changing lives every song that we drop. Give me the most. Give me an outrageous number, a parabolic one, and then give me a number that we could start with.
I'm gonna say, man, it's crazy, bro. Man, we was able to do so. Realistically, I say, bro, you'd be surprised what you could do it about. Like I said, that 1,000 number's solid. A thousand
fan
people,
theory, right? 1,000.
Look, 1,000 people, and even if them 1,000 people, we just gonna say if 1,000 of them people came with $100,
Right.
Yeah.
just $100. We just talking super small, super low ball. Just 1,000 people come with $100, right?
Right.
That's just, one token. Now let's say those same 1,000 people were to put $1,000. One token.
Right.
Not like multiple. One token.
Right.
Because the whole point of it is everybody is holding a piece of it like a share, just like a stock.
Just like a
So,
stock. Right.
Not only does
equity.
not only does that make the asset valuable, but it actually positions those 1,000 people because it's another 1,000 that comes after that.
Right.
Right. So those 1,000 people are positioned, and now you have a core base to build with. And the more people that you add to this, and it ain't even about people. It's more about volume, right? Because we can get the same volume from about 50 people that we can get from 1,000 people, just depending on how the numbers are.
Right.
So the biggest thing is going to be getting everybody onboarded. If we can get 1,000 people to set up a wallet first, just to set the wallet up, make sure they're in there, right? And then everybody moves at once, then yeah, you can get a lot more done. You know what I mean? But just getting the wallet set up, because that's a learning curve in itself.
Right.
Just getting people set up, getting people onboarded, getting them in position to be able to make the move.
Right. Well,
that's what we're here to do. We're here to show people how easy it is to actually at least get in the space. Like I know when we first started showing people how to use wallets, even like separate from a financial standpoint, what you could do from an IP side and the creative side with just having access to a wallet, being able to sign in to all these different dApps with just the wallet alone, being able to message back and forth, wallet to wallet. There's so many ways you can use a wallet outside of financial ways. And then when we talk about, and again, it's not financial advice. So even when I say the word finance, I really mean leveraging the assets that you got access to. But there's so many ways to leverage these assets. So the more people that we can get onboarded, and then we show them, step 2 and step 3 on how to move forward and just navigate the space. And the more that people understand how to navigate the space, that's
Right.
gonna be power in itself, you know.
How many people in the audience, by show of hands, it would be a crime if I didn't ask this question. Sorry, Slice.
Mhm.
How many people in the audience are ready to make a move literally today, right now, right? I see someone saying that they have their Phantom wallet, Trust wallet, MetaMask wallet already, right? And I just want to take a toll, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are very adamant about making moves in these days and times where so many windows are opening up. Opportunity, it just feels like so opportunistic in the air that what you put your mind to and what you align yourself with, you know, it's gonna 10x. It's gonna pop off. You know, this is the year where a lot of planting of seeds have taken place, and it's gonna germinate throughout the quote unquote throughout the years leading to 2030. You know what I mean? So please continue, my brother.
Yes, sir. But yeah, you know, getting people on board, getting people in the space, getting people started. That was the whole reason why I made StarterKit to be an onboarding platform and simplify the onboarding process for people. So yeah, we 1,000 people is an awesome start. I feel like that's a great start, and that's so doable. Like that's so easy for us to do.
So 2 questions now that I'm gonna ask to to spin. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be like Wimbledon. 2 questions I'm gonna ask you, Spin. One, what Slice was saying about first we're gonna ask about the what he just brought up. Wait, say what you just said, Slice. The last word you just said.
About what, just starting with 1,000?
Right. So with the 1,000 is what do we have to do to create some type of blockchain app where people who we can actually get those 1,000 people, lock them in, and actually have them counted, right? Versus someone saying, "Hey, I'll sign up." No, what's a way to literally lock 1,000 people in on the blockchain to whereas this is an official 1,000 member on the blockchain, or 1,000 DAOs, or 1,000 people who have this wallet or these shares?
To lock them in, you want them to be on the app?
No, I want to make sure that those 1,000 people that Slice is talking about are in one place on a blockchain.
So you want to do it through a DAO governance system and create a governance token then?
Yes, I don't want them to be. Yeah, I don't want them to be scattered with one of those memberships on like a site or something, or you know, I got followers 1,000. No, I want to lock people in through a smart contract on a blockchain type of membership, where when I say this is my 1,000, it's a solid 1,000. Everybody's on this chain. Everybody's locked in through contract. We all agree to a certain type of constitution, and we all are part of a voting body, a government body, and whatnot. We vote on things. We have a liquidity pool amongst many other.
We have to walk those specific 1,000 people through. Even if only, let's just say, half of them know how to use a wallet, we'd have to walk the other half through how to use a wallet.
Well, then I will go into the next question I have for Spin. Thank you, Bully.
That was a bully question. I'm like, man, hold on, that's a bully question, man.
Right. So the next question that I have for you, Spin, is: can we use the AI to create the digital clones to do the training? Right? Can we use the AI to make the digital clones to do the training, to do the tedious task of the onboarding? Can we create an AI clone of Slice? Can we create an AI clone of Bully where they do the training one time and that clone is able to repeat that process millions and millions and millions of times?
Man, you know damn well we can do that and better. You can put the clones in place and they can speak in place in bot mode, but then we can turn them into an interactive clone that makes you feel like you're talking to Bully, that you're talking to Slice about your particular situation.
Right. What about the SOPs? What can we do with the SOPs of not only this business, but the other businesses? How could we create an SOP around everything that Slice is doing and around every single process of what it is that Bully is doing? Give it and feed it to the brain inside of the AI clone. Have them do FAQs and other things, as well as do training for new employees.
Exactly. We're gonna get to the Knights of the Round Table. How we do? We're gonna have a Bully. We're gonna have a Bully notebook LM full. We're gonna have a Slice notebook LM full. Right? We're gonna have it full.
You getting low? Your mic went low.
Hey, what up? What
Oh,
up?
you good now?
All right. So we're gonna have a Bully notebook LM full to the brim. We're gonna have a Slice notebook LM full to the brim. Right now, all the information is there. And then we go over to the middle of Notebook LM and you say, create me a 10-part knowledge base. Give me a persona. Give me style. Give me tone. Give me information. Answer these questions like this. These questions like this. Now, once that notebook is full, you can take it to like a HeyGen. I would take it to Claude and get it all JSON and HTML coded. Now that information lives forever. I connected to a Claude and a Chat GPT. I would say Claude left brain, Google right brain, and then you put that into a knowledge base and let those transformers go back and forth in the minds of those two AI's avatars.
Yep. So we could literally create the brains and the knowledge base and the digital twins, right, of everybody in your organization, you know, especially based off of the powers or the gifts or whatever the skill sets that they possess, right? So you don't have to wear yourself down and meet everybody and be everywhere at the same time, everywhere, everything, all at once. You create, so you create agents like Spence said, the round table, the army, right? You now have 100. Remember the scene in the Matrix where Agent Smith was just multiplied like 100 times?
Exactly.
That's your army of agents. They all work for you, though. Imagine you had the power to send Agent Smith to do your bidding.
And that'd be the thing about the agent. We know what we know a lot. There's things that we forgot, and there's things that we've yet to learn. The AI agent, the avatar of yourself, knows both the past, the future, and in the moment.
Right. They're going to pick up on things that you might have dropped. So, you know, the future is beautiful. We're going to do more of these back and forth tabletop panels and whatnot. I just want the family. We're just giving y'all, this is part one. Part two is going to be with Dan. We have the dev, Dan, that's my guy. We might even bring Waco on the platform, and we're going to bring more people because this was a great introduction, but I do want to flesh it out for the novices, the newbies, and some of the people who they think we sound like Charlie Brown right now. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I would suggest that you take the transcript of this show, ladies and gentlemen, and run it through the AI. Explain it to me like I'm a 5-year-old or a 5th grader.
So, I got them read. Everybody go to your browser and type in keywords everywhere. I'm not going to demo it today. Keywords everywhere. A black circle with a red K. Keywords everywhere. Now you're going to come back to this video because it's now in your history. And you're going to scroll down the right. Give us about an hour because Google takes time. Maybe 30 minutes, but scroll down the right side of this video and it's going to say summarize this video on ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, or DeepSeek. Keywords everywhere. Transcribe the video, get a AI overview, and then say, like Red said, break this down to me like I'm in the 8th grade and learning it for the first time. Peace to the gods. Spin.
With that being said,
Sauce. Sauce, nothing but it, Joe.
nothing but it.
I hope y'all sending super chats to Red right now. Something, Joe. Like,
Sauce.
people need to have their cash apps posted or something. Because I mean, we didn't give him $100 million worth of game tonight.
100 million worth, ain't it?
Man, Joe, I'm talking about.
Get paid in crypto for your music, putting it on a blockchain immediately, marketing it for the same price in which you receive back in crypto. Man, watch out, man.
This is a class.
Yeah,
I see you got me a coffee. I see you, Red. I'm cheap.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all can also buy me a coffee / Block Wall Street LLC as well.
LLC, right. I do the buy me a coffee. I don't think people be understanding, like they playing in our face with all of these donations and stuff with these monetary processing people. That's why this crypto thing is wild important, that we really like. The process that I was doing today with Bully changed my life. I had to light an L while I was doing it because I'm like, literally I was putting my mind like, yo, this is going to be my future every day. I'm doing pay me in crypto, pay me in crypto, pay me in crypto. Like
crypto.
The shift is taking place. It's here. We are part of it. I'm so, I'm elated. I'm enthusiastic for my creators. Y'all go and play this while you're sleeping. Play it again. Play it until it makes sense. Because you was given $1 billion worth of game tonight on God. Pay the tip before you don't dine and run. Don't dine and dash. I'm not the police. I'm not Jerome. I'm not type flight security. I won't chase you niggas. It's not my business. They watching this shit from 3-Eye Atlas. You know what I'm talking about?
For sure. My brothers, I do got to dash off. I know it's coming to the end, but I don't want to just do a janky end. I do got a run, family, peace, love, longevity to all y'all, man. It's been Spin City on a next day, Techno Wednesday. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.
Appreciate you guys.
Peace to the God. All right. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to play this commercial. We have a workshop coming up tomorrow, as a matter of fact, with our good brother Hitsayu Aku. This is the 4-week ontological workshop. The link, we do have a new live link. The link was it was a little glitch, but we do have the link. Tickets are available for anybody that wants to be in the class tomorrow with the good brother. Make sure you get your tickets. All right. We'll be right back, and then we out of here. Peace.
The old vanguard taught performance, polish, persona, profit. But beneath every brand, there's a being waiting to remember its name.
You were never meant to market yourself. You were meant to mythologize yourself.
This isn't a course. It's a conjuring. 4 weeks.
You were never meant to market yourself.
You were never meant to market yourself. You were meant to mythologize yourself. You were never meant to market yourself. You were meant to mythologize yourself.
The primal ontological loop is the hidden architecture of being, tool, expression, identity, meaning, the 4 chambers where all sovereign brands are born.
The algorithm was never neutral. It's a digital parasite feeding on human cognition itself.
A tool is intention made tangible. Expression is how that intention breathes. Identity is the rhythm that gathers when your tools strike true. And meaning is the vow behind it all and the way it impacts the world. Branding isn't corporate cosplay, it's ontology in drag, the ritual through which your myth takes form. IRL. We live in the age of ghost signals. sounds like before the distortions.
Pulsing light is the breath of the cosmos. The universe reveals its true form not in chaos, but in the sacred geometry of being.
This isn't a course, it's a conjuring. 4 weeks, 4 gates. Co-hosted with KTL Media, you'll forge the tool, embody the expression, stabilize the identity, and anchor the meaning. The primal pivot begins here. Enter the loop, become the myth.
This isn't a course, it's a conjuring. 4 weeks, 4 gates. The primal ontological loop is the hidden architecture of being. Tool.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. There you have it. The ontological loop. I want to say thank you, and we will see you mañana. All right, we got a Third Eye Thursdays on the way, and we will see you in class at the workshop. Any last words from anybody in the building? All right, now.
Hey, yo, we got it going on. I'm hit or right on my wrong. Yo, we got it going on. This is for the culture. Yeah. Hey, yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah. We hit or right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God. I'm teaching essentials, I'm operating at my peakest potential. Elijah, he told me to keep it all simple. Through these instrumentals, I speak to your mental. Red. Back in the booth, rap to the youth, they was lacking the truth. Rap to the seas, they was lacking the roots. Smoked all the trees and they snacking on fruits. Bed, attached to my roof, detached to the roof on the back of the coupe. Back from the future, I'm back in the red and the blue, yeah, I'm back on my snoop. Niggas be biting, they cracking, they tracking, niggas be capping, they lacking it. Put a toe tag on the back of they boot. Battle with nukes, I'm attacking they troops. I wrote these bars in Sumerian text. The legends of Mu, I'm Sumerian sets. It was written in Targaryen text. Came to conquer all my variants. Yeah, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. Yeah. We hit or right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God. Back on the mic, was dead on my back, now I'm back on my life. Came back from the future, went back to it twice. When I rose out the grave, they said that dude is Christ. I'ma shine like a star, I'ma twinkle, twinkle as I light up the sky. The whole world was watching on the night I arrived. The Messiah's here, I guess it's finally time. I swear that I hear every prayer that you say. I was there every day, I was still everything.
Chat, what the hell? They got a pillar at the Vatican. Pope Pablo, where you at?
You either fight or run. Life a game, I feel like I won. Yo, we got it going on. I bring my niggas together, we transform and become the Voltron. We hit or right all our wrong. Hey, yo, we got it going on. Yeah. Went through the fire, but it lit up my fuse. I'm blowing up like a bomb. Introduce you to God.
From the quantum shadows, a traveler emerges. Fly Sinet, the multi-dimensional hacker, living his hero's journey. He joins the pantheon at AI Web3 empire with Red Pillar and Seven Bomar. Tickets, lock yours in now.
This is the law of mental command. It is the understanding that you are not a victim of your thoughts, but a commander of them.